Hey guys, and welcome back to the Prehistoric Life Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Crawford, and today we're diving in with another battle episode. So today we are going to dive on in with Ankylosaur versus Carcharodontosaurus. So we're going to start off with an analysis of the Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus, the tank of the dinosaur world, comes in about 8 meters, 20 to 26 feet long, and weighs between 4.8 to 8 metric tons or 5.3 to 8.8 short tons. It also comes in at a height of 5.6 feet tall, so it's a bit taller than the average. Well, actually, it's probably same size as like average human female, I think. I think average human female. Male's like 5'9", female is like 5'8", 5'7". Nah, that's not important. Ankylosaur's tail club could swing literally through the 100-degree and generate up to 4,800 newtons per second on impact. So it could shatter bone on impact. Ankylosaurus is no joke. It is used to fighting, and this will really help it out. So Carcharodontosaurus, I don't think it had much ankylosaur-like dinosaurs in the same time period, but it was smaller than the T-Rex, significantly weaker than the T-Rex. So this will actually put the court in the ankylosaur's favor because, I mean, this thing is used to being preyed upon by things like T-Rex. So now we're going to jump into the Carcharodontosaurus. Breakdown, if you will. Coming in at 45 feet or 13.7 meters in length, coming around at 6 metric tons, 6.86 short tons. So Ankylosaurus will be weighing more. Coming in at about 17 feet or about 5 meters tall, and with a bite force of 3,000 to 11,312 newtons, or 3,000 psi. 3,000 psi, 11,312 newtons. Okay, so this thing couldn't break bone easily. It was still a menace to society, but it wasn't breaking bone easily, at least. I mean, it probably struggled with that a little bit. Ooh. So I personally would give the edge to Ankylosaur because it's used to being hunted by things actually larger and significantly stronger than Carcharodontosaurus. So, I mean, just experience and size speaking, Ankylosaurus has the ball in its court. Unless Carcharodontosaurus has an Ankylosaur prey. But I don't think it does. Large plant-eating dinosaurs or sauropods. But does it Ankylosaur-like prey? Does it have anything Ankylosaur-like? I do not think. So Carcharodontosaurus is used to taking down things much, much larger than Ankylosaur, like sauropod level. But Ankylosaur is used to taking on bigger predators than Carcharodontosaurus. And Carcharodontosaurus is larger in height and length, but it weighs less than Ankylosaur. So, and actually, Ankylosaur's tail swing at max will be actually stronger than the bite force of Carcharodontosaurus. So this will actually be an interesting battle. But before we get into that, a word from our sponsor. Thanks, Podcast Eric. Now let's talk about today's sponsor, Dinosaur Trips. If you love looking at these amazing creatures that I show you, and even talking about these amazing creatures that I talk about, and you want to go see them in real life, I heavily suggest you look at Dinosaur Trips. Dinosaur Trips, created by Zach, gives you behind-the-scenes in-look at museums, and he even takes people out to digs. So if you sound interested in that, go to www.dinosaurtrips.com and tell them that Prehistoric Life sent you, and they will give you $250 off your tickets. And here's their Instagram if you're interested in giving them a follow. All right, thank you for that. So we're going to dive right into this battle. A lone Ankylosaur grazes on prehistoric Nile land in a new area, unfamiliar. The Carcharodontosaurus notices it. The Carcharodontosaurus charges in, roaring at the Ankylosaur. The Ankylosaur does not back down, lowering its body, raising the armor up to face the Carcharodontosaurus. It smashes its tail into the ground and screams at the Carcharodontosaurus, trying to scare it away. The Carcharodontosaurus does not back down, thinking that it will be easy prey. The Carcharodontosaurus bites down on the back of the Ankylosaur, and it's unable to bite through the impenetrable armor. The Ankylosaur takes its tail and whacks the Carcharodontosaurus in the side of the body, shattering one of its arms. Its arm goes limp. The Carcharodontosaurus bites down on the neck, but it gets a mouthful of fairly prickly osteoderms, cutting the inside of its mouth open. The Carcharodontosaurus kicks at the Ankylosaur, moving it ever so slightly. The Ankylosaurus swings its tail one more time, smashing into the neck of the Carcharodontosaurus. It doesn't kill it, but it severely bruises it, actually busting up in a lot of blood vessels and stuff in its neck. The Carcharodontosaurus screams out in pain. The Ankylosaurus does a full 180, turning all the way around and slamming its tail into the shin/knee of the Carcharodontosaurus, making its bone stick through its leg on the other side. The Carcharodontosaurus is about to collapse, but it catches itself in the nick of time. As it tries to stand up, it roars at the Ankylosaur. The Ankylosaur is not backing down. This Carcharodontosaurus is cannon fodder to it. The Carcharodontosaurus bites one more time on the back, but its teeth break out against the shell, the impenetrable shell of Ankylosaur. Ankylosaur spins around one more time and smashes its tail right into the This is Saurophagonax, so don't take this as me saying Carcharodontosaurus, but this area on the face, completely shattering the skull of Carcharodontosaurus as blood gushes out. Carcharodontosaurus goes to walk, but it collapses on the ground. It lets out one little roar as it tries to rise up to its one good foot. Ankylosaur spins around one more time and cracks it on the jaw, dislocating its jaw, shattering the side of its jaw as its bottom jaw goes limp. Carcharodontosaurus is bleeding out. It limps off. Ankylosaurus honks at it in the woods, or, well, I guess whatever prehistoric Nile land is, but semantics. The Carcharodontosaurus collapses in the woods, closes its eyes, and slowly bleeds out as predators come and scavenge it. So, yeah, this is kind of a no-duh kind of situation. Carcharodontosaurus is dangerous. Do not get me wrong. It's just Ankylosaurus is more dangerous. The thing about Ankylosaurus is T-Rex could throw around Carcharodontosaurus like it's a ragdoll baby. I mean, it's not a fair fight in the slightest. So, and Ankylosaurus was something that would make T-Rex go turn tail and run. So, if Ankylosaurus beats T-Rex and T-Rex beats Carcharodontosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus gets beaten by Ankylosaurus. It's not rock, paper, scissors. It's just greater. So again, Ankylosaurus is our victor. If you want more content from me, please go follow me on Instagram. I try to do more reels and stuff like that on there. If you want my content a little bit early, please go check out my YouTube channel. I try to release it 2-ish days in advance. And if you want all of my content in one place, the best place to find that is my website, www.prehistoriclifepodcast.com. From there, you can get to my YouTube and my Instagram. And like, follow, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. I am your host, Eric Crawford, signing off. Remember, keep it prehistoric. Bye.